Hello everybody and welcome to yet another episode of Let's Play Warlords of Draenor. Alrighty, let's go and get Fizzle's orb. Fizzle is a dead Burning Blade cultist. Somewhere he drowned when the river overflowed. And we're gonna get his orb. Yeah, that's the region where the wolf and the Kurdo should have happened, but didn't. Anyway, let's get our asses up to that point and get Fizzle's orb. Right, so here we are at the location where Fizzle's orb should be. It's down in the water, so let us swim there. There's a bunch of drowned thunder lizards from another quest that is completely and utterly bugged. And you can't do it, but hey! At least you get to play the game, right? Right, alright. Let's kill this void, low-level void walkers really quick here. You know, with 5 times the experience, Warlords of Draenor feels like normal Star Wars The Old Republic. Yeah. Because the experience rates in that game have been changed so that you can experience the story. Anyway, let's attempt to remove the orb. And it's clutched in his hand, so we are going to remove the hand itself with the orb. Now let's get out of here before we run out of breath. That rock there seems quite good for us to come out of the water. Alright. And here we are. We found Rezlak.
Yo!
This is Goblin. I'm Rezlak, one of Gaslow's boys. Boss sent me to help the orcs here and do our things. Been going good except for the caravans. Can't manage to keep them safe. Makes my job a little harder, you know. The last shipment, which was they promised would get through, was snatched by Dustwind Harpies of, what was it? Razorwind Canyon. I gotta have those supplies. Follow me, follow the big canyon to the south. You'll find a ravine cut right into the west and east sides of the walls. So basically he's telling me he needs to get some sacks of supplies from inside the canyon where a bunch of harpies reside. And that is just a canyon on the Razor Hill side. I have a problem with this quest because it's done after you passed through the canyon already. And you need to turn back and kill the harpies. You know, it's really stupid. And then he's gonna send you in again to kill more harpies. But anyway, it's pretty fine because you're level 7 and I'm bloody level 15, so you know. As per usual, our orc is going on a complete and utter rampage, completely forgetting that the sacks of supplies are actually his target.
I'm out of range.
But he remembers eventually, and he starts to get those sacks of supplies. Then I went through this little tunnel here, but I remembered that there's nothing for me to do there. The quest area is not in that region, so I immediately turned back. That was quite a stupid thing for me to do, but I did that. So yeah. Let's go ahead and get those sacks of supplies, the remaining sacks of supplies, and then we'll return to Rezlak. So, yeah. For some reason the game ran a bit slower this time, and I had experienced a bit of lag. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I don't have the vaguest idea. But yeah, that happened. Right now I am editing episode 3, which I recorded again. I had to re-record all audio for Like, let me just check. I still have to record the audio for 5, 6, 7, 8, and episode 9. Because my Bandicam stopped recording sound because it returned to default settings. And my default settings were saved to only record when I pressed the space button. So you can imagine how that went, right? That's why each time I jump, there is a bit of my voice coming in to the recording, and then, yeah, it's really stupid. So here we are, back at Rezlak.
Time is money, friend.
Actually went out of the canyon,
Have a good one.
went via Rezlak, and then came back. Gazlaus told me on Rezlak, there is one thing you need to know in life, and that's if you want something done well, do it yourself. I can't deal with losing all the caravans, so I'm just going to take matters into my own hands. Harpies plague our supply routes. If we kill the harpies, the caravans are safe. Of course, there was one thing that Gazlaus taught me, that's you can get anything done for a price. You in Groknok? Good. I recommend starting in the canyon to the east. Right. So basically he wants to pay me to get harpies killed for him. Yup. And here are the harpies. Let's get this done really quick, because I'm not really in the mood for bargaining with a goblin. I don't even know why goblins have such a good standing with the horde. They are quite appreciated, actually. Their effort is appreciated, actually. Although they are cunning and, you know, opposite of honorful. They're more like the first person from a group who would stab you in the back would be a goblin, honestly.
I'm out of range.
So this is quite easy, I must say. Not a problem dealing with these harpies all around. Mining my resources really quick. Get that done, and we're going back to Rezlak now. Through the canyon.
I need to target something first.
I get that done with the Earth Shock, and there we go. It's been quite an easy job, must say, so Rezlak should be happy. I think I can breathe easy now, knowing that the harpies won't be bothering my supply caravans anymore. And not a moment too soon either. I hear I'm being sent some fun little toys with the next shipment. You're pretty good at what you do, Groknok. You ought to track down my boss in Ratchet. I'll bet you could find some work for ya. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna take the staff and just go.
Be good.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
And level 16, we got Wind Shear. Wind Shear, actually, Wind. What the fuck? Wind Shear, which is a support ability. I'm going to put it along with my revival ability there. And then I'm gonna move the totem, the Searing Totem, next to the Stone Bulwark Totem, so that I have my totems nearby when I need them. That's how the totem looks. Is the first totem you get, the totem that just you know, fires little fireballs, fire bolts actually, to enemies and helps you out a bit. Bunch of players dueling outside Orgrimmar, nothing new there. Not many people are keen to RPing it on this server because it's mainly a PvP server. So yeah.
Sug. For the Horde.
Yeah, so that's Thunder Down Under, that's not what yeah. I ask for an orb and you bring half of the goblin's orb with you? I like the way you work. Tell you what, you've already given me a hand. Allow me to return the favor. God damn it, really that joke? One of our more useful shaman, Margos, knows more about the Burning Blade's corruption. He speaks of a cave called School Rock in the mountains just outside Orgrimmar that shelters a large band of Burning Blade cultists. Before you go to School Rock, speak with Margos. He is wise and his counsel valued. He is camped to the southeast between the coast and the Rygulch ravine. Follow his advice, but whatever Margos says, Groknok, I still want you to crush those cultists. So you're gonna go and crush some cultists! Ain't that lovely, my friends? Ain't that just lovely? Okay, so we're just gonna go and speak with Margos. And I will fail to find the bloody Farseer that should be there, telling me a story, an educative story. And now I'm gonna do something terribly stupid. I attacked a Korkron. Why did I do that? Don't ask me. Good thing is, the cemetery is right by this group of soldiers, so there was no problem. Anyway, I'm gonna get to Margos and I'll meet you guys there. Just heal myself here a bit. Well, after he's resurrected, and there you go. Okay, here we are. Margos is in the hut right there. Yeah, abandon that quest because it's completely broken. Okay. Welcome, Groknok. Word reached me of your coming and of your exploits in Durotar. You are a shaman of growing skill and renown. Stay on the pure path, and your future will be great indeed. Alright. Let's get to School Rock, and I'll talk with you guys when I get it there.
For the Horde. Go forth to victory.
Okay, so we're off to School Rock. There we go. Here we are. They're right there. And I'm gonna proceed into doing the same as I did with the cave nearby the canyon. We're gonna kill everything inside, while we also get the city closed.
Charge.
I was really happy that not only the cultists had them, but also the fanatics. They shouldn't have had Syrian colors, but they do for some reason. There you go, that's done. And let's kill everything in here before we depart. Hopefully they won't respawn again, because that would be pretty awkward. It was interesting how the orcs didn't really kill them outside. They were like drums there. They didn't even bother attacking them. Let's mine some of this stuff. And there you go. And that's Gaz Uz. He's a member of the Burning Blade cult. He had a unique item on himself that I'm gonna throw away further down in this series. It's a unique. It's an Eye of Burning Shadow. It doesn't help him. I didn't find a quest that was connected to it. It's true. I didn't search on the wiki though. So yeah, I don't have the vaguest idea if there is a quest connected to it or not. You heard my voice. I was commenting and didn't realize that the space was recording. It's only when I jumped I recorded. Anywho. Alright, let's kill the remaining cultists here.
Cast that yet.
And get out through a different tunnel. Yay, lovely, got it, done, boom, yay, yay, woohoo. I'm just... Yeah, you know, I already recorded this and now I have to record the audio again and it's really shitty, okay? I feel really bad that I have to do everything again.
Blood and
But hey, it's
thunder.
life, you know, it's just how life works.
What do you
So let's go ahead and return to Margaz. Talk to him about what we need to do. Yeah, there's Margaz over there. Good. Hiding within these colors is a secret behind the burning blade, and I will uncover that secret. Okay, so let's get the blade cultists' slippers. Now we have slippers.
be safe?
Ain't that lovely? The searing colors you brought me are powerful demonic implements. Divining who their origin is, I'm afraid, beyond my skills as a shaman. We will need a warlock to study them. Take a searing collar to Arnak Fireblade. Although he is skilled warlock, he professes to use his powers to thwart demons and claims his research in the occult is benign. Be that true or false, we may need his aid against the demonic cult in Durotar. You may find an Arnak in Ogrimmar in the Cleft of Shadows. The Cleft of Shadows is like underneath the city, is where also the entrance to the Ragefire Chasm dungeon is. It's the place where rogues and warlocks live. It's really a bad place. It's like the warlocks and yeah. By the way, during my off-camera stuff, I connected myself to the inn in Ogrimmar. I'm gonna proceed to search crazily for the Cleft of Shadows because it's not on the map. So you know, it was quite hard to really get it right. But then I remembered, wait, there are warlock trainers still in the game, and I could ask one of the grunts to tell me where that is, and they're in the Cleft of Shadows along with all the others. Because the warlocks... Oh yeah, I realized that I forgot to accept the bloody quest, and then I had to return to Margaz, and then turn back to Ogrimmar, and then get the quest completed. It was really shitty. It's a good thing that I had to re-record the audio because I was really angry at that point. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, the Cleft of Shadows, coming back to my idea, is the place where warlocks and rogues live, because warlocks are... Their status in orc society has been downgraded to a minimum. They're like looked down upon because they are evil beings that brought the corruption of the orcish race and brought a bunch of problems to the world of Azeroth itself.
Well met.
So yeah, here I try to ask some Thunderbluff protectors, but why would the Thunderbluff protector know where the fuck the Cleft of Shadows in the orc capital is? You know, didn't make any sense. So I asked a Darkspear Guardian. The Darkspear trolls have lived in Ogrimmar for a while now, because Echo Isles is not exactly a capital. They don't exactly have a capital. They live in Ogrimmar with the orcs.
Hey there.
So yeah. Should be class trainer, warlock. There you go. And now we have at least a basic idea where that NPC that we need to talk to is. apparently it's in the Valley of Spirits and it's underground. I kept checking the map to see if I'm going in the right place, in the right direction. So yeah, we're in the Valley of Spirits and we're searching for the Cliff of Shadows. And we actually found it. By accident, actually. Honestly, I went to this tunnel believing this is the entrance to the Cliff of Shadows. But then I realized there's a large cave opening right across the road from the barber shop. So yeah. So yeah, he's down there somewhere. Right by the entrance, actually. Into the Ragefire Chasm. And yeah. I'm gonna talk to him, turn in this quest, and then I don't know what happens next, actually.
Strength and
I think
honor.
he sends us to his apprentice. Alright, so listen closely to what you are told and do not quickly trust or distrust. For even friends serve their own ends, Shaman. Our great warchief knows this, and to prove that there are warlocks within the Horde who do not wish to destroy it from within or gain control over it, I have volunteered to do it right. Right. Ah, and where did you get this? Good Margos sent you to me, did he? Well, let me take a closer look. Since the last Great War, when the Burning Legion was defeated, I have searched for sources of demonic corruption in Orc society. That color you brought me confirms my fears. It belongs to the Burning Blade. Your role in this tale is nearly complete, Grognock. Go to Farwatch Post on the border to the Barrens to the west, and speak with my assistant Axeloth. Pass on to him this information.
Dabu.
Alright, so now we have another quest. We need to go to Axeloth at the border with the Barrens. And I think that's in the next episode, actually. If I look closely, it's right at, yeah, it's at the border where also the quest to go to the Barrens in the first place is located. So we're gonna go to Razor Hill, and from Razor Hill, we're going to go through the marshes, across the bridge, and get to the Barrens. So yeah, also this is the place where mages reside. Everything that has to do with magic and or stealth is placed in here, because here is where you know, Orc society is not based on arcane magic. They don't know much about the arcane magic, so they're unsure. They don't feel safe, so they put them along with the warlocks and the rogues in the same quarter. Warlocks are bad, and rogues are dishonorable for Horde. Assassins and stealth is not the Orcish way. So yeah. Anyway, I think this is the end of the episode. Let me just check really quick. Yeah, it is the end of the episode. I just had to change a bit here and there. And yeah, being the end of the episode, in the next episode we're going to go to Razor Hill, to the marshes, like I said, to the Northern Barrens, and get started on the Barrens quest. I'm not going to do all the Barrens quests, I'm going to do some of them, not all of them, obviously. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, share, and subscribe. I've been Michael from Sagas and Stories channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.